Alright, so today I'm doing my quick and easy Cheats lamb roast recipe. If you feel like lamb roast for dinner, but you don't feel like slogging it out and spending hours in the kitchen, then this is the recipe for you. It's quick, it's easy, and it's super tasty. Ready? Let's get into it. Alright, so the ingredients we got today, we got 3 lamb rump steaks, I got a little bit of rosemary, some condensed chicken stock, I got some tapioca flour for the gravy, I got some mixed Italian herbs, we've also got some cracked black pepper, some sea salt, we got some roughly chopped veg, which is just a mixture of chopped carrots, some zucchini, some red onion and some pumpkin, and lastly we've got some extra virgin olive oil. Alright, so first things we want to do, I've got my oven preheating to 180 degrees. We want to get these veggies in the oven, start them roasting, and then we'll get on to our lamb. So we just want to get some extra virgin olive oil and put a little bit of that in there. Some sea salt. Some cracked pepper. And a little bit of mixed herbs. About a teaspoon of mixed herbs. Just want to give it a toss. Make sure it all gets nice and evenly coated. Then we want to put it into a baking tray. Non-stick baking tray. And we want to put these in the oven, a 180 degree oven, for about 15 minutes until they're nice and cooked through and golden. Alright, so while those veggies are cooking in the oven for about 15 minutes, we'll get onto our lamb. So I've got my lamb rump steaks here. So I've got my pan over there heating up on medium heat. So we just want to drizzle some extra virgin olive oil on it. Some sea salt. Some cracked pepper. Just going to give this a nice good season and then we'll get over to our pan. Alright, so our pan's preheated to medium heat. So just want to put our seasoned lamb fillets in there. Alright, so we're going to cook these for about 5 minutes. We're just going to keep flipping them until they're nice and cooked to our liking. If you like them well done, cook them for about 8 to 10 minutes. Because these are nice and thin lamb rumps, they won't take long to cook at all. So just keep flipping them. Alright, so halfway through we want to chuck that rosemary in. We want to give them a good brush with that rosemary. And then just keep doing that about 4 or 5 times during the cooking process. They'll give it a nice rosemary flavour. Alright, so that lamb's cooked to my liking now, so we're going to take it out into a bowl and rest it. Just like that. Alright, so we're not going to wipe the pan out because you want all these nice and lovely juices, the lamb juices that's in there for the gravy. So all we're going to do is we're going to get our condensed chicken stock and put it in there. Now you can use a stock cube, just dissolve it in some water first. I'm going to deglaze the bottom of that pan. I want to get about half a cup of hot water, put it in there. And mix all that through. Get it all dissolved, get that chicken stock dissolved in that water. Make sure everything's off the bottom of the pan. Alright, so I've also put some water in with our tapioca starch or arrowroot, whatever you're using. And we're not going to use all this, we're just going to add a little bit at a time, and just to thicken it up. Now we want to turn that heat back up to medium. Right, so I turn the heat back up. I just want to bring this to a boil. It should be nice and thickened. If not, we'll add a little bit more arrowroot or tapioca starch. But it's looking pretty good. It's going to thicken up really nice. And when it's nice and thick like that, that's when we want to turn the heat off. And there we are. That's my keto and paleo gravy. You can use this not just for lamb, you can use it for whatever you want. You can add it for the bases of your mushroom sauce, your pepper sauce. It's just a really versatile, really low carb gravy. Okay, so our veggies are just about done in the oven. So we just want to get our lamb that's been resting really nicely. We're going to put it back into our gravy. Rightio, so to plate up, so we get some of our veggies that are nice and roasted now onto the plate. Just get a good mixture of each of them. Then onto the plate with our beautiful rested lamb roast, or my Cheats lamb roast I should say. I'm just going to spoon some of that beautiful gravy on top of that roast. And then we just want to finish it off with a little bit of mint leaves on top. Because what goes better than with lamb than mint? And there we are, guys, that's my cheat lamb roast recipe. It's super quick, super easy, and it's super healthy. It hasn't got all those high carb veggies and the high carb sauces. Alright guys, if you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe down the bottom. I really appreciate you watching. Remember, don't cook the same stuff all the time. Come cook with me, come cook healthy, come cook fun, and let's make Australia healthy again. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.